Hello guys, Frazier here. Welcome back to Frazier's Mod Showcase. Today I've got a new mod for you guys. It'll probably be a short video today, like they usually are. But before we begin, just to lay out some groundworks in case none of you have ever watched this. I will be not commenting, putting in the description a link to the mod and who the mod author is. In the bottom left corner, there will be three lines appearing now. Top one is the mod author, whoever created the mod. The second line is what mod loaders you need, like Forge, NeoForge, Fabric, all that. The third line is what versions of Minecraft you need to play some of these mods. I'm currently on Forge 1.20.1. So, this place was created in the last video, and you will be seeing it a lot more often. If you are curious about what any of this stuff is, it is a part of Security Craft, which was the last video. Now we're going to go through here into the recipe room. Not a lot of recipes this time, but I basically just got the groundworks, because this mod is Farmer's Delight. There's a lot in it, but there's a lot that's customizable, and I'll go over some of those recipes. But these are some of the bit more needed items. So what we have here is a stove, which requires a campfire, 2 bricks, and 3 iron. This operates similar to a campfire. You take some meat, please get some beef, put it on top. It's a campfire, but it does 6. And it shouldn't take too terribly long. It will take however long it takes for a normal campfire to cook. We also have here a cooking pot. Now, to make a cooking pot, you need a water bucket, a wooden shovel, 2 bricks, and 5 iron. Cooking pot lets you make items with a bowl. Now, I can show you here the beef has finished. Now, you can use this for make baked cod, stew, squid ink pasta, bone broth, rabbit stew, cabbage rolls, beef stew, mushroom rice, vegetable noodles, and a lot of other stuff. So it's pretty important, though it does require most of the stuff requires bowls. Now there are some like the dumplings and cabbage rolls that don't require bowls. Some may even require bottles. This here it is a cutting table, which you use a cutting table to chop items into smaller bits. Now there's some things here like you can get strip wood using an axe, and you can also get tree bark, which is primarily used for composting and creating organic compost. You can also use it to make paper. Now, as you saw, you need a knife, which there are a few different types. There is flint, iron, diamond, netherite, and gold. It's the same recipe, you just have a stick and an iron or whatever. Netherite, it's just like taking a netherite, make a netherite. Oh, there it is. So you have your knife, and we've got cutting board. Put some steak there. Can't cut steak, but you can use beef, which you do that, and I got minced beef, which is mainly used in other recipes that we normally would require. Never mind. I was going to say normally would require beef itself. But like other things like here, you could use either cabbage or cabbage leaf. Cabbage leaf is cut up from cabbage, but you get two, so it helps with that recipe. Now over here in this chest are different. Let's put that up. Are different plants you can find out in the wild. Which some of them you have to find in order to start growing them. Others you can find elsewhere, like the wild potatoes and carrots. You can find those out in villages. You can also find a lot of these in villages too. But for our purposes, too much security. But for our purposes, you could just find them anyway. Sea beets you can find by the coast. Let's see. Sea beets are by the coast. You can find them there. Rice, usually in swamps. Wild onions, plains biomes. Same with like the carrots and potatoes. Anyway, wherever you go, you can find a lot of these. And yeah, there's a lot of food you can make, and there's plenty of other add-on mods that combine some of these mods together to add even more food. There's also, as you can see, there's things called comfort and nourishment. Now I'm going to show what some of these do. So, say we got comfort. It makes it to where you can still heal no matter how hungry you are. Say you are very low on hunger. If you have a good amount of comfort, you can still keep fighting and healing. Now, nourishment, it is better than comfort in that it keeps you fed also. For like you won't lose any hunger for a certain amount of time. Now, there's also food items that you can place down, like a cake. We have this, and you can eat it, and boom, just like a cake. So this was about the same length. I don't want to go over everything, because one, that will be way too long of a video, and none of you just want to see me list off a bunch of recipes. But two, because I want you guys to find and make all the food yourself. I just went over the basics. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, hit a notification for my next video. Comment down below if you have tips, suggestions, comments, whatever. If you have any mods you wanted me to record, please leave those in the comments. Share this with friends that they can enjoy my videos and find some new mods. And yeah, alrighty. Bye, guys.